All right, all right, all right. We're super excited to have so many folks on the line with us here this afternoon. We've got Diana. We've also have Rita Harris just joined us from Washington, D.C., Tanisha Glaspie from Arizona, um, Dion from Philadelphia. Greetings, Mr. Busty Loose. Okay, that's Renee G. Welcome. Um, we've got quite a few folks. Anastasia joining us as well. That's Atlanta. Diana from South Africa. We've got Miss Poole from Greenville, South Carolina. Carl Marshall, James Head, um, Vincent Muhammad from New York. We've got Mr. Hotef, New Jersey. Alfie Barkley on watching. What's up, Frat? Victoria Dean, Kay Fenty, Brian Clay, Sheila Abrams from California, Monica Logan, Riverdale, Georgia, Tanisha Glaspie from Arizona, James Marshall, Wilmington, North Carolina. We've got folks chiming in from all over the place. Christopher Voorhees as well, Cleveland, Ohio. Boy, he's starting to chime in a little faster. James Head, Cleveland, Ohio, welcome. Vernon King, welcome. Okay, folks are starting to chime in now. We're excited. We're going to get ready to get started here. Let me just see if anyone else that I haven't mentioned. Okay, Cappy, Bronx, New York. We got Renee Gant from Atlanta. Welcome. Mike Johnson from Nashville, Tennessee. Folks just chiming in from all over the globe. Super excited to have you all here. We've got Pastor D.L. Brown. Welcome as well. Anyone else before we actually get started? I'll give you one more moment just to type in your name, city, and state in the chat so we can know. Okay, we've got Jamel Johns from London, UK. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, we're on different continents. We got continents chiming in on the line here today, but that's typical of our traditional Wealth Builders Worldwide business presentation. So we appreciate all of you all taking time out of your busy schedules to join us here. We're super excited that you've decided to join us. And we're going to go ahead and get started. But before I get started, there's always a little small housekeeping rule that I need to take care of. So let me go ahead and do that, and we're going to get started. So here's the disclaimer, folks. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I have a Series 6 or Series 7. This is not an MLM or network marketing opportunity. Our company is a registered e-commerce company with an affiliate referral program, just like Amazon and eBay. We're here today to share information only that has been helpful to others. We want to share the facts in a manner that will allow you to make an independent decision of your own. All calculations are for illustration purposes and do not represent actual earnings. A good rule of thumb is never spend money that will hurt you to lose. So with that, folks, again, I am super excited to be before you. My name is Al Murray. You can see me here pictured actually on both corners of the frame here, but this is myself about 52 pounds ago. And down in the Atlanta market, that's the hub, if you will, for Wealth Builders Worldwide. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. But nevertheless, this is my partner. His name is Lewis Young. We call him Bitcoin Lou. Bitcoin Lou sponsored Crypto Steve, Mr. Stephen Coates, and myself. So we all fall like on this A side of the team, which we're going to talk about here in just a little bit as well. But the three of us are having, actually the four of the gentlemen here are having a tremendous amount of success. But the three of us actually saw this back in January of last year. And I'm going to tell you folks, we were looking to do something else, but Crypto Steve and Bitcoin Lou, if you will, they saw something right away that I didn't. But thank God I did position myself straight away because I understood the value of saving in gold. I've always been a proponent of moving currency, regular currency, fiat currency, if you will, into precious metals, gold and silver, something I've learned from my mother many, many years ago. And it's something that I've done all of my life. But I'll tell you, upon getting started, the three of us hit the top of this company in a matter of a few months, 8 months, something like that, if you will. But thanks to this incredible system, this gentleman here, Crypto Steve, was able to sponsor Reverend Dr. Curry, and Dr. Curry just came on board and really just followed the systems to a T, hit the top of this company within 72 days. And that's more so a testament to the system that we follow here with Wealth Builders Worldwide. When we utilize a company by the name of Karatbars International as a vehicle, And we have Wealth Builders Worldwide provides the mentorship. They answer the questions. They provide the power to help you utilize this vehicle through Karatbars to the maximum, to the point where you can actually get finances as an issue out of the way, whether it's you trying to, earn income to send a child to college, to pay off some debt, maybe get that house you want. But listen, folks, we mentor from people like International Network Hall of Famer, Mr. Ty Best. We've got our top income earners, Mr. and Mrs. Dalco, that provide tremendous leadership for us as well. We've got people like Dr. Sergio Rozelle, Mr. Amazing Rodney Roach, Cameron Gamrell, Kevin Robinson, just so many leaders. And I know I'm mentioning a lot of men, but we've got some courageous and really business-minded individuals. Keely Rich. I mean, you're talking about the likes of Sherry Brown, Sheila Abram, Maxine Jones, man, Tanisha Glaspie, who's actually sponsored probably 400 or 500 people into this particular program. You've got Monica Logan and so many others, folks. I mean, even when you talk about the likes of Sharon Vicks and just so many to really um, call out. I hate to miss anyone, but those are just a few that come to mind, folks. But the real thing is, I'm just here to let you know that we've got a great system that we want to share with you. Just to tell you a little bit more about myself, again, my name is Al Murray Jr., and I retired from the federal government at the age of 29. I've been an entrepreneur now for the last 24 years of my life. I've done everything from owning pager and cell phone businesses to investing and owning multiple real estate properties, and as well as an insurance company. I've been involved in relationship marketing like this, and several different companies. I've always hit the top of the company, known as a trainer and presenter. But folks, I'm telling you, with all of this experience, I definitely feel as though I'm qualified to recognize a tremendous opportunity, such as this one that we have here, and that I will take a little time to share with you the merits of this particular company. So hopefully you will grab pen and paper, take copious notes, any questions that you have, because the person that invited you here will be able to put you in touch with someone, if not myself, to be able to get those questions answered for you. Listen, we're super excited, and I just want you to put on your entrepreneurial caps, okay? Because what we're going to share with you is something that can literally change your life. We're so excited because, unlike a job, we can take this business and we can will it. We can will the income from it down through our generations. There's a spot in our back office where you can fill out who your beneficiaries are. So again, we're excited by that, folks. And let me just tell you a little bit more. Actually, I joined the company in January of 2018, and dude, I am so cautious about the things that I do, to the fact that I was almost totally against this. But like I said, I saw the value in saving in gold, and in the 2 months that I procrastinated in the name of research, and when really only research I was doing was Googling and binging, if you will. The 2 months, I just found out I just wasted time, because these two gentlemen just ran, and they're still ahead of me because of that 2 months head start, folks. Not to mention that I'm a part of their organization, so they get to count on some of my success as well. But listen, I got a tremendous amount of respect for them and the other leaders that I mentioned earlier, and so many more. But here's the thing, folks. Me and my partners, we look for superior systems, and we found one right here that allows us to build worldwide teams and earn international profits. And I just want to emphasize again to you, how serious this system is, because again, the three of us, we hit the top of the company in about 8 months, 7, 8, 9 months, something like that. But this gentleman here, 72 days to the top of the company, because then we have perfected the systems and how to utilize them here. So I'm telling you, folks, you sit in the right place at the right time. So again, here's the idea. Saving gold is a premier wealth building asset. Earning commissions by referral and accumulating gold assets is what this is all about, folks. Karatbars gold products are an alternative means of diversifying your family's assets. Less than 1% of the world's population owns physical gold. And folks, that's a humongous market when you think about business. So yes, we've talked about gold savings just in this short period of time. And now we're talking about business, folks. And we're also going to encourage you not to do what I did and beat that that bug of procrastination, because three things basically erode our wealth building abilities over our lifetime, folks. One is taxes. And then the best way to alleviate taxes right now is to open and start your very own home-based business. So we're going to talk about that. The next way is you've got to find a way to beat inflation, folks. So gold is the answer to inflation. So we're going to talk about that as well. You can see it's the main crux of this idea. And then the procrastination. We can't help you with the procrastination, folks. That's something you got to get over yourself. So, but what I will encourage you not to do is to make a decision straight away and go with your gut, because usually the first decision is the right decision. So what I want to say, folks, is that I'm here and I'm so happy to be able to present to you the Karatbars International Presentation. Folks, Karatbars International was established in 2011. We're headquartered in Stuttgart, Germany, and we're approaching 1 million affiliates worldwide. I've had the pleasure of going to our home office. I thank God for that, because I've met the owner and the CEO of this company multiple times. I've broken bread with him. I've met some of the top investors with our company, the top innovators, Mr. Ovidio Tomar, as well as Joseph Haidt, folks. And it's an incredible thing when you meet folks of this stature and realize the caliber of people, some of the richest individuals on the planet, that see the value in aligning themselves with this company because they believe. And not only do they believe, but they're forging the way of this company to success, folks. And we are tremendously excited to be a part of all of that success and have it be a way of building wealth. So understand, folks, our Karat Coin Bank opens December 15th in Brazil. We've got our Karat Coin Bank offices in Hong Kong right now. We've also have our Karat Pay systems in Singapore. We've got customer support in Germany, Dubai, Slovenia, and IT services in Bangladesh. So I'm here to tell you, folks, we truly have a worldwide business, a worldwide company. We're in about 144 countries around the world, and that seems to grow almost on a daily basis. So before you know it, folks, we're going to cover the entire globe. Obviously, right now, that's about 80% of the world's population. Okay, so we're almost there. But let me introduce you to our CEO, our founder, our visionary. This is Dr. Harold Seitz, folks, and it's a tremendous pleasure to be able to tell you a little bit about this awesome gentleman. He is a senator with the Global Economic Network, folks, and he's also a member of the Economic Council. These are both international organizations, folks, and it's a phenomenal thing to have somebody at the helm of our company with so much international knowledge when it comes to economics, when you have a company that's in 145 different countries. So he's offering us great leadership, folks. But what I'm so excited about is this gentleman's mission, okay? And I'd like to read it for you. He says, "My mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point that everyone can afford." He says, "My goal is to help millions find financial freedom from this current system of debt." Now, I just want to let you know something. I bought into this mission so much that they call me Mr. Bustin' Loose, because I'm looking to help everybody that I know, like, and love, everybody that I come in contact with, bust loose from this current system of debt, folks, right here with Karatbars. That's why I do these webinars, folks. I do this webinar. I've done about 3 of them today. I do them every single Tuesday night for our team, Wealth Builders Worldwide. And then we have another gentleman by the name of Greg McKay who comes on, and he does them at will as well, but he does them on Thursday night at 9. These webinars are just our attempt the attempt of Wealth Builders Worldwide to make sure that you have the platform to grow your business. So if you can do what the person did to get you in front of this information, then you can have success in this company, folks. It's just as simple as that. So listen, we're talking about gold. Now, most of the time, folks, we don't have, the only real knowledge we have of gold is about the gold that we wear around our body and things that are like, but we don't understand saving in gold, folks. But I want to help you kind of understand and trying to shift your mindset here with this quick video. So please pay attention.
I'm in Del Mar, California, which is basically Beverly Hills by the beach, with my 1-ounce gold coin, where I'm going to try to sell it to these rich folks who have plenty of money. So this should be an easy sale. I need to pay my taxes, so I'm selling my 1-ounce gold coin.
Yeah.
Would you be interested? Just name a price, any price, and it's yours.
$1.
Over $5. Over $10. Nah, no, I'm good. We can go to Liberty Coin and Precious Metals and verify it's a real 1 ounce coin.
Why would I want that gold coin?
I don't know. I mean, who needs a gold coin these days, right?
Exactly.
We're selling 1 ounce gold coins today for $20. Would you be interested?
Oh, no thanks.
We could go to Liberty Coin and verify that it's real.
It's fine, thank you so much.
$20.
No, thank you.
Want to buy this 1 ounce gold coin from me for $20 today?
20 bucks? Nah.
No.
I got a quarter.
$20. We can go to Liberty Precious Metals and confirm that it's real.
Quarter.
$10. No.
Quarter.
No thanks.
Why do you want to sell it?
I got to pay my taxes.
I'm fine.
You think that's a bad deal on your part?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah.
Come on.
Nah,
1 ounce gold coin. We can go to Liberty Coin and Precious Metals and we can verify that it's real. It's just up the street.
That's all good, dude.
I like that hat. You want to trade me this 1 ounce gold coin for your hat?
No.
No. It's a real solid 1 ounce gold coin. I just want to trade it. No, it doesn't want it. Must be a valuable hat. Well, since nobody wanted a good deal, I guess I'll have to come here and cash it in at the coin dealer. Hello.
Hi, how can I help you?
I just want to sell my 1 ounce gold coin.
All right, what do we have here?
It's a 1 ounce American Eagle, gold eagle.
All right.
How much is that worth today?
Let's see what we can give you today. 1634.70.
And that's $1,600.
Yes, it is. Would you like cash or a check?
Cash, please.
Here's the 70 cents. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. And you don't need to see my ID or anything?
No, I do not.
Sounds good to me, bro. All right. I should have just came here first instead of trying to sell to the zombies on the street, huh?
Incredible, incredible. Well, listen, folks, you know, I tell you what, one of the things I love most about what we do here at Wealth Builders Worldwide, Karatbars International, is the fact that there's so much third-party documentation, folks. And here you can take the opinions of these experts, okay? Most of us know Robert Kiyosaki. You may or may not know Mike Maloney, but he has an 11-series documentary that is called entitled The Hidden Secrets of Money. He's also a precious metals dealer. He owns the number 7 ranked precious metal company in the country, in the world, as a matter of fact, okay? But not only that, but we've got Robert Kiyosaki. Most of us know him as Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Most of us know him as a real estate baron, but what we don't know is that where he stores his money in precious gold. And what these folks are telling us to do is take part of our money and exchange it into physical gold, okay? Now, why would they say something like that? As a matter of fact, one of my favorite quotes pertaining to gold is just this. Robert Kiyosaki says, I play monopoly with the fiat currencies of the world. He says, I take my profits and I exchange them into real money, precious metals like gold and silver, folks. Now, you know, when I first heard that, I was like, what does he talk about? Fiat money, monopoly, you know? And when I looked it up, just Google it, fiat money. That's what our money has been since 1971 when President Nixon took us off of the gold standard, folks. That ended the convertibility of cash, the US dollar, into physical gold. Our money before that was backed in physical gold. So we had a savings account. When we put $50, for instance, in our savings account prior to 1971, it was the same as putting $50 worth of gold in a savings account. But all of a sudden in 1971, guess what? They ripped this out of the money. And then the money was just paper. That's it, okay? And since 1971, this paper has been declining, even prior to that, okay? But primarily since then, it's gone down tremendously. But this right here, physical gold, has been going up. As a matter of fact, folks, that's what's so ingenious about what Harold Seitz has done. He set up in a situation where we can start changing this into this for free, okay? What it means is that you can set up a free gold savings account and you can start acquiring anything from 1/10 a gram of gold okay, which is about $5 or $6. You can put it in your account, store it in your own digital vault, however, in whatever quantities you choose. No fees, no minimums, no maximums. You get that free vault, and it stores your gold digitally until you're ready for it. And then guess what? You can do this. This is exactly what this is. This is cash gold that I've had physically delivered to me out of my vault, where it was stored for free, and then I had it delivered, folks. This is 6 grams of physical gold. Now, here's the thing, folks. Why do I do that? One, because it protects my money against inflation, but then also, guess what it does, folks? It allows me to make a good, what I feel is a good move with my money to multiply it over time. Because what they're saying is, in the current world economy, they're saying that we may go back to the gold standard, okay? And if that is to happen, folks, understand this. There is so much of this floating around the world today that you would have to raise the price of gold from $1,490, approximately $1,500, to over $10,000 an ounce, folks. Now, what does that mean to you and I? What it means is that, man, I will exchange as many of these for as many of these as I can. Why would I do that? Because in the event that this gets backed again by $50 worth of gold, because there's so many of these right here, they've got to take this and raise the price to $10,000 an ounce. Now, this is a gram of gold, so that means that this goes from $50 to somewhere between $400 and $500 per gram, folks. So I hope you see what I see. And if you don't, maybe you will see the value of doing so before I conclude. But I think most of you are just as smart, if not smarter than I am. But again, you'll find out, folks, that I love third-party validation. Take CNBC's word, not my own, okay? What CNBC is saying is, they are saying, if under the worst case scenario, the solution was to return to the gold standard of the Nixon years, the price of bullion, that's gold bullion, would be worth $10,000 plus an ounce, folks. Okay, now that's incredible right there. But I wanted you to hear that from somebody else other than myself, because if you're as, I tend not to believe a lot of the things that come out of people's mouths, and I need third-party validation like this. Okay, but here's the thing, folks: inflation. All right, let's talk about inflation. We talked about inflation as one of those silent robbers of our wealth, right? Okay, but inflation is the price of goods and services going up as the value of our money decreases, okay? I'm sure you would agree with me that in 1999, you could acquire a certain amount of groceries for $20, right? Now, fast forward to 2005, listen, the $20 bill changed, but so did the basket, okay? You can acquire less groceries with that same $20 bill. Now, fast forward to today, the $20 bill has changed again. It's faded out a little bit, less ink on it, right? Inflation even affects the dollar physically, okay? All right, it's hollowing it out from the inside, but it's also sucking the ink from the outside of it, right? But guess what? With $20, you don't even need a cart. All you need is a hand truck, or you could even carry $20 worth of groceries in your own hand and check out, okay? But here's the thing, folks. I was born in 1966. As a matter of fact, yesterday, 1966, and the average inflation rate since 1966 to present is 4.4%. What that literally means, folks, is that if you had $1 million in 1966, you would need about $7 million to have the same purchasing power today. Okay. Whereas if you had $1 million worth of gold in 1966, it would have a value of $37 million, folks. That's incredible, right? But I know I'm talking some big numbers, so I want to show you. I want to give you some real numbers and let you see how this works out. So here's how the US dollar has worked out against gold over the last 19 years. This is an inflation calculator, right? All you do is plug and plus calculate in this calculator. So if in 2000, I purchased an item for $272.65, then in 1999, that same item would cost $406.54. So that means if I bought a suit back in 2000, just 19 years ago, for a little under $300, okay, it would cost me over $400 to buy that same suit today. Okay, that's incredible. Our money has lost 49% since 2000. Now let's equate that to somebody that was looking to retire, somebody that was thinking ahead, and in 2000 they said, you know what, based upon the way I live, I could live, the rest of my life on $1 million if I retired with $1 million in 2019. So they had what, $1 million in 2019 in their thrift savings account, in their deferred tax savings. Okay, so what that means is they now have to pay taxes on that, whether it's thrift savings, your IRA, any your mutual funds, any kind of savings apparatus, whether it's in your savings account, and that would even be worse, right? But you've lost 50% of your money. But let's just get back to this $272.65. What that would be today, folks, it would be $133.87. Now, can you wonder? That's why so many retirees have to go back to work, because they are missing the mark by more than 49.1%, because most of them aren't taking into account that they got to pay taxes on their retirement money, because most of us are taking the advantages right now and tax deferring, waiting to pay the taxes on that money later, right? Okay, and then the inflation hits it, folks, and boy, we just turn out that we're in bad situations, and that's why so many people have to go back to work. I think it was Warren Buffett that said, find a way to make your money make money for you while you sleep, or you'll work every day of your life. That's a true statement. Let's look at this though, folks. An ounce of gold in 2000, okay, it would cost you what? $272.65. Absolutely. That's why I use that figure, because I wanted to show you a comparison. So if you would have taken $272.65 and exchanged it for that value in gold, folks, 1 ounce of gold, that gold as of 10/28/2019 was $1,490.75, folks. Understand this, that is an increase of 546% over 19 years. I'm asking you right now to use your comprehensive mind and just figure, where would you rather have your money, your savings, your retirement? Would you rather have it over here at minus 49.1, or would you rather have it over here at plus 546%? Okay, it's a no-brainer, right? Now, let's just give you another example of how money and time affects us in particular. Price stability. Price stability in the economy means that the general price level in the economy does not change much over time. Now, I'm telling you, folks, I can remember when I could go out and buy a piece of penny candy. I know my grandparents, my parents bought penny candy, but penny candy is something that my children have never ever seen, okay? I've got kids that are 21 and 23 years old. They've never ever seen penny candy before. But here's the thing, folks. In 1920, you could acquire, this is actually a truck. This is a Ford truck. You could acquire this nice automobile for $645, or guess what? 1 kilogram of gold. This kilogram of gold was worth about $720. So you would have even got some change back. But here's the thing. Let's fast forward to today, right? Now, today, you could take the same matching vehicle. So to get a vehicle that would be commensurate with this one in 1920, you would have to spend about $40,000 to get this automobile, folks, okay? Or instead of spending the $40,000, you could acquire with the same kilogram of gold. Why is that? Because the money has lost so much value that you need to spend so much more of it to acquire the product. But the gold has done what, folks? It's held its value. It bought an automobile then, and it'll buy an automobile now. Again, where would you rather have your retirement, your savings, your wealth building money? Folks, I would have, I put as much of it as I can in this right here. And guess what? I'm teaching it to my kids. My son just acquired 5 grams of gold yesterday. He gets it. He gets gold with every single check. He's 21 years old. Both of my children, they have the KBC coin, the KCB coin. We're going to talk about those. They acquire gold, and I'm excited by that, folks. I'm excited by that. But let's talk about you. Our company offers this wealth building gold, and in many cases, just for building our business, folks, we get this for free. Okay, we've got personalized gold. You've got people like the Vatican, okay, that they put the Pope's picture on this personalized gold, and they offer it as a way of funding their ministries to their parishioners. Okay, exciting, right? Absolutely, it is. Now we've got this holiday gold. We call it St. Patty's Day gold. We've got Christmas gold. How about giving something to a person? You give somebody a piece of Christmas gold okay, and you give it to your grandkids, and then it's around, folks. You take advantage of the wealth, you use it as collateral to get the best that you can get, but you still acquire and you hold on to the gold. And then guess what? Your grandkids give it to their grandkids. Your wealth is moving on from generation to generation to generation. That's what this is all about, folks. But we all are most excited about what? Cash gold, that digital gold, folks, that we hold in our wallets, okay, in our free digital wallets that we use to acquire goods and services from the vendors and merchants that accept this as payment, folks. This and the crypto. It's incredible, right? The way this works. But understand this. Imagine the future. We already lived through the past. Okay, many of us, some of you may have never ever written a check before in your life. Okay, but understand this: with the advent of MasterCard, Visa, PayPal, Apple Pay, and things that are like, listen, you may never ever do it again, folks. But here's the thing: there's something new that's out. Imagine a future with Karatpay. Karatpay is an online platform developed by Karat Gold and Karatbars International for the purposes of cash gold transactions. Here you can buy, transfer, and pay with cash gold. Simply open a Karatpay account for free and send gold all through your network, folks. This is PayPal on steroids. Even better, this is PayPal on the world's best money, physical gold. That's what we're talking about, folks, and it's innovation, and you can take advantage of it. But I told you we were going to talk about cryptocurrencies. Now, I'm sure there's some of you out there that say, hey, you know what? I'm not doing anything with cryptocurrencies. I don't believe in them. But let me just tell you something, folks. Hopefully, you'll have a little more knowledge by the close of this webinar, okay? But we have two cryptocurrencies. Our first is our KBC coin. It was one of the best selling or performing ICOs, initial coin offerings in the history of the cryptocurrency space. Understand this. Last year, we came out with this coin. We had 12 billion coins, and we sold out in a matter of 4 months. This was supposed to be a 3-year project, but once it got out and people started finding out, when the whales started finding out that we had a coin, a cryptocurrency coin that was backed in gold, folks, they just came in and started swooping. Okay, so we got to make sure that that doesn't happen with this KCB coin, but the company was smart enough. Now, hold on. Before I move to the KCB, I just want to let you know that this coin is now on the exchanges, crypto exchanges, and you can only get it on crypto exchanges or for one of our packages with our cell phone that we're going to talk about, or one of our laptops that we're going to talk about as well. But folks, we're excited because we've got this new KCB coin, and this is issued by our bank, the very first cryptocurrency bank in the world. If you haven't noticed something, I'm saying a lot of firsts. That shows the innovation of this company, the company that we're working with. Don't you want to be number one? I like being number one. I like being with the company that's in front of the movements before they come, because that's where the money is made. You can either take advantage up front and earn profits, or you can be a part of it on the back end and pay for the services, pay for the use of it. Okay, I prefer to be up front, folks. KCB is issued by our bank. Our bank owns 1, 2, 3 gold mines, folks, and we're excited about that. Okay, not only that, but we're opening up our bank, and we just talked about that, folks, but it'll be opening up December 15th, and this coin, over 50 billion of these coins right now, and you better get them before the whales scarf them up. They're only for sale now until December 15th, and now is the time. Both of these coins are going to hard fork, and they're going to create one coin backed in physical gold. And we're excited because right now you can transfer 100 of these KCB coins, okay, which many of us bought for less than $3, and you can acquire one of these, okay, for 100 KBC coins. They'll be merging. So you can get this KCB coin, and we're going to talk about how you do that. But listen, coins, cryptocurrency, tokens, they live and die by the exchanges, folks. But understand this, many coins, they go on ICO, they never make it onto exchange. But understand this, as long as we have our own exchange that's been in existence for over a year, and already in about a year, folks, November 1st, 2018 to now, just over a year, we already have the #1 cryptocurrency coin, Bitcoin, on our exchange. We've got the #2, Ethereum, on our exchange. We've got KBC, KCB, USD. And guess what? We've got something that's not even on any other exchange in the world. Again, a first, we've got gold. What that literally means is just like the stock market. When the stock market goes down or people make what they want in a certain stock, they pull their profits out and they put it in physical gold. That's what high net worth individuals do, okay? And now for the first time ever in the crypto space, people can do it right here on our exchange because they can take their coins from whatever exchange they're on right now, move them into our exchange and pull their profits down, move them into physical gold, folks. I'm excited by that. But listen, if you are trading cryptocurrency, you already know that you pay for every transaction. That's what the Ethereum is for, right? So that people are used to paying fees. But guess what? Because you're affiliated with this business, with this company, you now can start to receive residual income paid on those lower fees. So listen, folks, I'm excited by that, but it even gets better. Guess what? We've got this thing called a CEM machine, a cash gold exchange machine. You know, most folks will say it looks like a futuristic ATM. Well, really, that's about what it is, a futuristic ATM. Yes, you might have seen something like this on Star Trek, if you're a Trekkie, if you will, right? But guess what, folks? This machine right here allows you to manipulate fiat currencies and move them into cryptocurrencies, your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, and for what I understand, you know, you can manipulate your KBC, your KCB on this as well. But we're supposed to be expanding to like the top 10 cryptos as well. But more than that, folks, bet something bigger and better than any Bitcoin machine out here, a Bitcoin ATM, or what have you, folks. You can pull down this stuff right here, right? This right here is a note. This is actual tender. This is 1/10 a gram of 24 karat 999.9 pure gold embedded into the note, folks. So now we can be decentralized. We don't need a bank, okay, to charge us interest on our money, to pay us fractions of interest on our money, folks, to deplete and eat up our wealth by loaning out our money in a fractional reserve lending system, okay? But here's the thing, folks. We're excited because these items and more. Before I move on, let me just tell you a little bit about privacy being the new order. This is our Impulse K1 phone, folks. We're excited because this phone comes with 3 of these little things right here. These are what you call private keys, and that's where all of your personal financial data goes. You want to hold on to that data right there, folks, and just understand this. It plugs into the phone, okay? This phone is the very first encrypted phone. Understand what I'm saying. We've got this thing called 256 encryption. Understand it takes military grade technology to beat and break into that encryption. But our phone is 512, double the encryption, folks. That's what I'm saying. So your texts, your emails, your saved documents, unlimited on this document because it's all saved on the blockchain and it's secure. It's incredible, folks. But guess what? That key, that private key, it fits into the laptop right here. Yes, the very first blockchain laptop. It runs on the regular laptop and computer systems, but it also has its own encrypted system as well, folks. This is the best systems in the world that you could manipulate your own personal finances with, and it's safe as you ever wanted it to be. Also, folks, for those of you that have businesses or whatever, this is a Q code reader right here. So listen, if you have a merchant, a store, you can receive cryptocurrencies and things like that. We're going to talk about that in just a moment, but you can scan in the codes right here and it'll automatically upload and what have you. Guess what? These two products that I just talked about, that phone and this laptop, guess what? They automatically sync. They work together, folks. When I first saw this, the first thing I thought about was, wow, we're like Apple on the blockchain. How innovative is that? Okay, so innovative, man, and we get to take advantage of that technology. But guess what? I wasn't very far off because what they're saying is by summer 2020, guess what? We're going to have franchises. That's right. We've also, in December 15th or December 21st, they're going to unveil the program for our new IPO. Yes, our subsidiary companies are going public, folks. I'm telling you, you just don't understand how big this is and what you have the chance of being a part of, okay? So let's move forward because I know some of you really don't understand what I'm saying about blockchain, and you may not anyway, but I guarantee you, you'll swipe that card, folks, that we get paid on. I guarantee you that. But I'll tell you this. Blockchain projects are based on decentralized structures, okay? They're a complete immutable book of accounts. It's like a ledger for businesses. You keep track of things, right? It saves it, it stores it, okay? There's no central authority that controls the system, so you don't have to worry about governmental laws affecting it right now, okay? You don't have to worry about banks coming in and saying, hey, you know, you can only take this much, move that much, we're going to charge you this much interest, this, that, or the other, because the users are the one that control the network, folks. Each transaction is checked for accuracy, completeness, and uniqueness. And guess what? If you're using crypto, you already know, folks, that you got to pay a small fee. But guess what? It's so much less than what your traditional banking fees are. If you've ever tried to wire money from one person to another, or nevertheless a large sum of money, or let it be from one country to another, you know that that can not only cost a lot of money, but it can take a lot of time. But guess what? That's all alleviated through blockchain technology. And we get the benefit from it, folks, because all of this technology is tied into passive recurring residual income that will pay you upon use. It's exciting, folks, what we're talking about. And listen, you don't have to take my word. You don't even have to you know, do the research like you say. You know, that's you generally, that's a move for procrastination. At least it was for me. And I can speak for myself. When I said, let me do my research, listen, the only thing I could do was go back and Google and Bing. And look, I don't even know the source of the information that I'm getting over the internet in most cases. But guess what? I know Forbes as a reputable magazine, and they have a research department. They research companies. This is what they're good at. And look at what they found, folks. Back in May 31st, 2019, this year, top 10 blockchain companies to watch in 2019. This is what they said about the number 7 Karat Gold. They said Karatbars International is the parent company of Karat Gold Coin, a robust gold-based ecosystem of cross-border blockchain solutions. Their latest project, the Impulse K1 smartphone, is the first phone using voice over blockchain protocol, VOPB. Listen, that's Forbes. Don't take my word, take Forbes' word for it, okay? Third-party documentation means everything to me, right? How about this? They talked about us again September 10th. This time they're talking about our coin. But look what they say about our KBC. KBC is the powering token of a global financial infrastructure and range of products focused around gold. Listen what they go on to say. These products include an innovative voice over blockchain smartphone called Impulse K1, a crypto payment merchant processor called K Merchant, and a cryptocurrency exchange and trading platform. Together, these products and entities combine to form the Gold Emporium, the company's financial ecosystem. Now that's huge, right? Okay, so I'm just excited about the way that Forbes chose to describe our company and our products. That's tremendous third-party documentation. You can't even pay for that kind of validation, if you will. But understand this, folks, we're offering you innovation and we're putting it. Look at our universe. This is our ecosystem. It all begins right here with the world's best money, physical gold. And then we've got our own cryptocurrency. We've got our own exchange. We've got our own payment system. We've got our own crypto bank. We've got our own Karatnet blockchain, folks. It's a fast blockchain. It's faster than the traditional ERC20 Ethereum blockchain, folks. Our blockchain, we had to develop something new so that it will carry voice and text, okay? It's the first blockchain to ever do that, folks. It's called a dynamic blockchain, not static, it's dynamic. So that's impressive in itself, folks. We've got our own communication device, we've got our own laptop, and we've got something we're going to talk about for you merchants, folks, our K Merchant program. Now this, folks, this is our ecosystem. Now you say, well, I've never heard of an ecosystem before. What importance is that? Well, here we go again. Some more third-party validation for you folks. How about this from Business Insider? Most of us have heard of the New York Stock Exchange. Well, its owner is looking to team up with Microsoft and Starbucks to build an ecosystem for crypto. Now, what does that mean to you and I? Guess what? What that means is this is tremendous validity. This validates what we're doing, folks. But here's the thing. They're behind us. They're looking to do it, and we've almost completed it. December 15th, we're done, okay? Most of our stuff is already in place, but then evaluate the two systems. Listen, they're talking about a system that is apt in fiat currency. This right here, folks, okay? Now, our ecosystem is, guess what? What did Forbes say? based around gold products. Okay, that's what it's all about. Gold is where the value is, and that's where I want everything that I do. I want it to be where the value is. Okay, so listen, we've got something for you business owners, and I just want you to hold tight and put on your thinking cap.
Every day, more people are learning about the blockchain and buying cryptocurrency. Until now, the problem for consumers is where to spend it. Retailers have been reluctant to accept cryptocurrency due to its volatile nature. Who wants to get paid for something and lose money on the sale, right? Thanks to the brains at Karatbars International, this problem has been solved with the revolutionary K-Merchant software. Let's look at how it works. Lewis has some cryptocurrency and wants to buy a new car, so he goes to his local dealership who has decided to use K-Merchant. The software is free to install on any iOS or Android device and comes with a range of plugins or any API for online sellers. So Lewis picks his car and pays with his coins. Easy. The dealership chooses whether to accept and keep the cryptocurrency or instantly convert it into his local fiat currency, which means he has no cash flow or volatility issues. An instant transaction with no cost for the buyer or seller, so how can it be free? K-Merchant doesn't need to charge Lewis or the dealership anything, because K-Merchant generates business income with AI trading on their associated exchanges, which are linked into the software. In simple terms, there are no costs for installation, no fees to be paid, no chargebacks, and zero risk for the business. K-Merchant even offers free advertising on a global online map. Now, any business in the world can accept cryptocurrency and anyone can spend it. The vehicle for mass adoption has arrived. Don't miss out on being the first cryptocurrency acceptance point in your town. Get back with the representative that shared this with you.
Incredible, incredible, incredible. Now, listen, folks, just as some more validation, right? You're gonna understand, man. I like to show, what I'm talking about. Now, these pictures came from a gentleman that just joined the business about a month ago. Understand, he's been installing Bitcoin machines in malls and stores all around. I sat down with him about 2 days ago, introducing his business to someone that he knows, a photographer, a gentleman that owns his own business, and listen. What he literally said then was he started off last year putting these types of machines in mom and pop stores. But what he said was the company that he works for has just landed at a national contract. Okay. And what they're doing is they have signed this contract with Simon Industries. Okay. And they are property managers for malls all over the country. And you'll be starting to see these Bitcoin machines come to the mall near you, folks. But this is what I'm talking about. This validates why we need folks sharing, like you, sharing this with business owners that that program that you just saw the video on, because this is a mall, folks, in Charles County, Maryland. It's a 2-story mall with many great stores in it, but none of these stores right now accept Bitcoin. And what this gentleman said is as he installs these machines, he gets barraged with a number of questions. That's what made him say, hey, he was already a part of the business, just sitting around doing nothing, for almost a year until really he started putting these things in malls and seeing all of the fanfare that was coming. People were, hey, what's this? What's Bitcoin? What's this all about? You mean I can start doing my Bitcoin transactions on this machine right here? Okay, great. And so just all of the questions. And then with the business owners wondering like, wow, how can I get they're asking for a product like ours because they're trying to figure out if they got people going over here utilizing and acquiring Bitcoin, how can they take it in as payments now? Okay, so listen, folks, you're in the right place at the right time, and I'm just telling you. So I would be remiss if I didn't show you how to make money with this. We said it's a business, right? Because understand this: out of all, I've put a strong 5-figure into my wife and I put a strong 5-figure income or put a strong 5 figures into startup costs and acquiring coins and things like that. So we've got KBC, we've got KCB, we get gold on a regular basis. We get free gold, okay? And what I'm saying is that just through this compensation plan, I've earned every dime back plus that I put into the coin or the gold. And my next goal is to start acquiring, bringing down that same value in this, okay? And then guess what? I still own the coin, okay? So I want to show you what I believe is one of the most dynamic and incredible compensation plans around. But it starts right here, folks. If you do nothing more, make sure you set up that free gold savings account so you can start exchanging this for this. Okay, that's what it's all about. High net worth individuals, guess what? They have the money to go out and do that by the gram, by the ounce. Okay, $1,500 an ounce. They can do that. All right, but you and I, I don't know. I do pretty well. My wife and I, we do pretty good well. But really, an ounce, that's not something that we really choose to do. We choose to do it the Karatbars way, and that's what we're suggesting for you as well. But guess what, folks? There are multiple wealth building options. We get paid in about 7 different ways. They're all listed right here, folks. Now, listen. We are a part of Wealth Builders Worldwide, folks. This is the mentorship system that is set aside to help you utilize Karatbars as the vehicle to get finances as an issue out of the way. So listen, our company, you can get to the top of this company by just building 3 teams, right? But understand this, folks, at Wealth Builders Worldwide, we want to make sure that we don't like to let our minimums be our maximums. And we want you to build a minimum of 5 teams, because when you build a minimum of 5 teams, 5 is a magic number with our company. You can take advantage of long-term incentives. That means that as you start, you can be long gone, but you've left this to your beneficiaries. And I'm telling you, you can't leave your cubicle to your beneficiary. You can't leave your job to your child, but you can leave this business to them. You can leave the long-term incentives to your children, folks. So 5 minimum, right? Okay, we're going to talk also about fast track, and that includes 5 again. So you'll understand that as we talk a little bit later, but understand this, folks, you can earn up to 6%, okay, on a free account to infinity, okay? But we're going to talk about how we can earn and make much, much more than that, right? Listen, we've got a dual system optional purchase plan where you can maximize your earning potential. Now, listen, you can acquire physical gold through these packages, folks. Understand, this is the business side. This is what allows you to start leveraging the taxes that you're paying off, because you can write these packages off. Now, I'm not an accountant, but I have one. Okay, so, and that's what I suggest you get one as well, because listen, these are your startup costs. Okay, but guess what you get in the startup costs when you can write them off, but guess what? They come with gold in them. They come with coins in them. You're going to get the value of the package in KCB coin. Plus, you're going to get a bonus on top of that. Okay, so listen, we're excited because you can choose from any one of these business packages that you like. But again, folks, we're starting a business. Guess what? I like the ring and the way it sounds. Profit packages, right? Now, these are executive packages right here. And I'm telling you right now, folks, we got these packages that they start off at, pretty high. Okay, you might say that, but look at the value that you're getting, folks. When somebody says, Mr. Murray, where should I get started? I say right here at the €1,000,000 mark. Okay, now 1,000,000 euros, that's about 1.3 million US dollars, right? We've got a professional athlete that's ready to get 5 of these. Okay, so we're excited about that. I've heard about other folks that are looking to do this. We were in Atlanta at a hub of our Wealth Builders Worldwide organization, if you will, for our Let's Go weekend. And there were some Jewish individuals there that were part of banking networks, folks, and they were talking about, listen, when the Wells get a hold of this, listen, they're going to buy this stuff up, man. And I'm telling you, you want to get started right now. But each one of these packages, folks, I personally know people that have gotten this, okay? This, I've heard of folks getting these right here, folks, but these come with statuses. They come with cash gold. They come with KCB, okay? The value in KCB plus a bonus for you and the person that introduced you to the program, folks. So what an awesome way to leverage your startup costs when you acquire coins to actually lower your overall costs, folks. And I can't use that term. I'm not going to use that term because it's more of an investment term. But I love the fact when you can kind of average those prices out and you get a lower cost because you're getting so many for free, right? But listen, we're Wealth Builders Worldwide, and we don't want you to invest more. I said that word again. Excuse me. I'm not meaning to use invest. I am not a financial advisor, okay? Your startup costs, all right? So your startup costs here, this is our most popular package, €4,000 package. It comes with 13 grams of gold, 13 grams of this right here, folks. This is what it looks like. That's 6 grams of cash gold, 24 karat, 999.9 pure 24 karat gold, folks, LBMA certified, right? So listen, 4,000 euros. You get 4,000 euros worth of the coin plus a 120% bonus. That's about 8,800 euros of KCB for 4,000 euros. So immediately what I'm thinking is, guess what? Yes, I took that and that was my startup cost, but the overall cost of the coin, I just cut it more than in half. Okay, so if it's valued at 14 cents, my acquisition cost was less than 7 cents for that coin. Now, when you understand when it goes to market, folks, that means cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Now, each one of these packages are coming with what? Status, VIP status. Now, we're going to talk about that in a moment, right? Now, this is the lowest package that you can come with and get that still comes with the VIP status, all right? But understand this, VIP is a high status with this company. We've got 4 VIPs in this family of 5 right now, right? So understand that if you are listening to me under the sound of my voice, would you please type VIP in the chat if you own a VIP or anyone in your house owns a VIP, folks. Let us know how many you have in your household if you have that. So we've got folks entering that into the chat so you can see, folks, that you're not the only one looking at this, right? Folks, listen, get the status that you want that makes the most sense. Wealth Builders Worldwide, we don't want you to overspend, okay? What we want to do is help you get something that we can build with you and help you start to accumulate and build wealth. That's what this is all about. So understand, whatever package you get, it's going to come with gold. It's going to come with that value in KCB, and it's going to come with a bonus for you and the person that shared it with you. So again, get in where you fit in. Do what you got to do, but just get in, folks. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination costs you money one way or another, okay? But here's that that Carrot Fast Track program that we talked about, that other 5, right? We call this our 5 and 5 bonus. And what this simply is let's just say you get started as a silver status. And we're going to talk about the bronze, silver, gold, and VIP statuses in just a moment, and we're just about done, right? But here's the thing. You get started as a silver. You help 5 people within 5 weeks get that level or higher package, and you get a free promotion to the gold level. So let's say you do that in 2 weeks. You help 5 people become silver or higher in your first 2 weeks in the business. Now you've got 3 weeks left to help you get promoted to the gold level. Now you're not going to get the coins and stuff. This is a status promotion, okay? So now you have that gold status, and now you've got 3 weeks left. You help 5 more people come in at the gold or higher, and you get that free promotion up to the gold status, folks. The VIP status, and that's incredible. It just saved you 3,000 euros, and now you're at the top of this company, folks. That's incredible. But let's talk about what you get for this, okay? How this works. Direct commissions. This is incredible, folks, because understand this. Let's just say I get started in the business, or you get started in the business, right? So you get started in the business and you're excited. You help somebody acquire a 4K package. Guess what? You're going to make 10% of that, regardless of what status you have, a bronze, silver, gold, or VIP. This works at all statuses. So you help Alfred get started in the business, okay? Just like I did. I helped Alfred get started in the business. You're going to earn 10% when Alfred gets his package, right? But guess what? Alfred sees the value of this, and he helps Monica get the package. So guess what? When Alfred helps Monica get the package, he gets 10%, but guess what? You get 3%, okay? So now, Alfred, you helped Alfred get into the business. Now Alfred says, you know what? I'm going to go out here and share this with Monica. So Monica gets started in the business. Monica now is going to make this 10%. Okay, then Alfred is going to make this 3%, but guess what? You now are going to make 2%. So 15% goes right back into the team building compensation. Folks, this is exciting right here, right? Because this is ultimate leverage. But this is the side that I'm really excited about right here, folks. These dual team bonuses, folks, this is incredible income here, because what our company does is they assess you units for any and everything that you acquire in this company, and they allow you to build 2 teams. And let's not get this twisted. You still can bring in as many people as you want wide, but basically they fit into a binary, and you bring 1 person on the left, 1 person on the right. We call it team A. So 25 units on the left, 25 units on the right, and everybody that you bring in from that point in goes after the last person down, after the last person down, after the last person down. So all the way to the bottom of the left, all the way to the bottom of the right. But when you accumulate 25 units on the left, 50 units on the right, it creates what's called a DTP, a dual team payout, and it pays out, folks, to infinity. Okay, so this is a non-flushing binary, folks. I know many companies that will flush the units. If you don't earn them within a certain period of time, they disappear. The only way these units disappear is when they turn into this for you, okay? Euros, payment, okay? Until you earn them, that's the only way they're going to disappear, right? But let's tell you how this works. So this is where you get to select how much you want to make. Okay, you choose whether you want the bronze, silver, gold, or VIP. I like to liken these to franchises, if you will, right? So if you want the Subway, 40 euros, you go ahead and get it. If you want the Chick-fil-A, folks, 80 euros, you go ahead and get it. It's up to you. You choose it. But again, here are the unit values. 100 units with this, 50, 20, and 5, okay? When you acquire one of these, guess what? This is one unit, okay? All right, so understand, folks, the unit values dictate how the DDPs are paid out. We like to call DDP a cycle, folks, and believe me, there are folks cycling so much you would think they were riding or racing in the Tour de France, right? But let me explain to you really exactly how this part of the program works. Listen, I love this. I told you my line of sponsorship, Bitcoin Lou, Crypto Steve, and myself running down Team A, right? So listen, I'm doing whatever I was doing, but Crypto Steve, one of the hardest working men I know, folks, was out working his business for who? Him and his family, right? But he found a young lady that saw the value in this opportunity. And guess what? She got a VIP package. She got that 4K package. Matter of fact, at the time, it was a 5K package. She got one of those, right? But here's the thing. Crypto Steve immediately made 10%, but then also he earned units that attributed to this DDP, right? So those units go all the way to the bottom with the person of Team A. So that 100 units flowed all the way from the bottom all the way up to the CEO of the company, folks. And when it hit me, I cycled 4 times. 40 times 80 is what? 320 euros, right? Almost $400. Guess what? I was like, go, Crypto Steve, go, right? That's exactly what I was like. But understand this, folks, it's exciting when you can leverage yourself like that. But understand this, folks, these are the units and they build up very, very fast. So exciting times. And guess what? I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you, up to 180,000 dual team payouts per week. That's like a cap of about $4 million a week, folks. And I'm telling you, we're so new at this with even 1 million affiliates. I'm not sure that we've got anybody doing that yet, but we got some people close, right? But here's the thing. This shows the genius of our CEO, the CEO of our company, right? What he has put in place. Now, I know folks, and I've done so well and sponsored so many people into this business. And sometimes their thing is, well, how do I know I'm not going to get in and somebody just leaves me alone? I say, well, listen, folks, I help people all across this team, whether they're part of my money line or not. Most of you watching this are not part of my money line. So, but I do this as service. That's our commitment as Wealth Builders Worldwide to you being a part of our team. We help you, folks. This is a mentorship. So my role is to do this for you, usually on Tuesday nights, but sometimes during the week as well. We've got another gentleman, Greg McKay, who does it every single Thursday night at 9 o'clock, okay? And he does a tremendous job. But this ensures that you get the level of help that you need, folks, because these are matching bonuses. Every time you receive one of these DDPs, guess what? Somebody is going to receive a matching bonus. So guess what? I want you to earn as much as you can, because I get a little bit, all right, just for helping you, all right? So I get mine, folks, because I make sure that I'm going to give mine as well. That's what I'm doing now. I'm giving, and guess what? I receive quite a bit from this company. That's why I'm so excited about it. But listen, at the bronze level, you get 2 generations, okay, of 5% check matching, okay, bonus matching. Now, silver, 3 levels. Gold, 5 levels. Or generations is really what I should be saying. That's what that says, generation, right? Sometimes I get excited and I get ahead of myself, but at the VIP level, folks, 7 generations of check matching, folks, and that's incredible. If you're a VIP, I just need you to do it again, because we got to let folks know that we have VIPs on this line. So if you can hear me, you're listening, you're paying attention, please type VIP in the chat. Okay. Now, I want to explain to you how these dual team bonuses are paid out, folks. Here's the example. You sponsor just 3 people who get 1 payout per week, and they do the same, okay? This is how it pays out and works, folks. Through the bronze level, this is how it works out, folks. This is weekly, right? At the silver level, you can see it's starting to go up. At the gold level, guess what? It's getting a little real. But understand, this is premium type of income, folks. If you tally that up, that's about $13,000, and that's weekly pay, right? Now, understand, it never works out according to plan, right? But what if it worked out 50%? Would you be excited about 50% or 13? Okay, absolutely. What about 25% on a weekly basis? Listen, man, it keeps me excited, folks, and pumped up about this business. But here's the thing, folks. I know some of you are going to say, you know what? I need to do my research. You're going to make the same mistake I did, folks, and procrastinate I procrastinated for 2 months, man, and I regret it every single day, folks, because it just put me behind the time frame. Listen, it's no need to procrastinate because you can have the best of both worlds. You can get started for free. You can set up that free gold savings account. What's the best way to do some research? From within. From within, okay? You can go ahead and get started for free, and then you can go ahead and participate in one of our launch parties and find everything out that you need to know about this company, folks. It's incredible the way that works. But I know some of you are going to say, man, let me do my research. But what? What are you going to do? You're going to go back and Google, or even worse, you're going to go ask the brokest person you know about an opportunity to make more money than you've ever seen. Because that's the thing. This company wants to pay you to the highest level of success that you could even phantom. But here's the catch. Most of you think that success is something that will happen tomorrow because of a mindset of scarcity, okay? But understand, these are Wealth Builders Worldwide is a team of mentors that's helped me get past that, folks, and we can help you get past it as well. So understand that the research has already been done. MasterCard, listen, of course they research. They'll research you. They researched our company, and guess what? They researched us so thoroughly, and we passed the test so well that they're going to give you one of these just by being associated with us. How about that for research, right? But let me just share with you how powerful this is. I personally have 2 of these cards, one for my account and one for my business account, okay? But understand this, when we won that trip to Dubai, my wife and I, folks, we had a wonderful time in Dubai, right? We stayed in the Rixos Hotel, man. It's beautiful, okay? Most luxurious hotel I've ever stayed in my life, okay? All on a dime of this company, me and my wife, folks. It was an incredible time, right? But listen, whenever we swiped our card, no more exchanging money at the airport, getting ripped off with the exchange rates. Guess what? This is an international card. We swipe our cards. They say, hey, would you like to pay for this in dirhams, the currency of the land, or euros, right? When we went to South Africa this year as well, folks, guess what? Would you like to pay would you like to pay in rand or euros, okay? When I take it to the local Wawa and I stick it in there and I put my code in and I pull out $20 USD, I come back and I check my back office, I look in there and I see my account has been depleted by 17.58 euros. Why? And I got 20 crisp dollars there because the euro is more valuable than the US dollar. Another great decision for me and my family, folks. Outstanding, folks. So I'm telling you, the research has already been done and we get paid globally in euros, folks. International card, you use it wherever you want. But here's the thing, folks. Generally, there are 3 types of personalities that prevail after watching a presentation like this. The first person says, you know what? I don't think this is for me. But what I want to say to you folks, we respect that everything is not for everybody. But listen, this is a free account. Our finances to be the thought of every move we make. So do something good for your finances, do something good for your bloodline, and start saving, start exchanging some of this, a piece of this for some of this, folks. You've got to try it at least. So set up that free gold savings account. More importantly, or just almost as importantly, support the person's business that invited you to this webinar, that shared this information with you. That's one thing we don't do enough, folks. There's power when we unite, folks. There's an African proverb that says, when spider webs unite, they can tie up a lion, okay? Now, when you think about how you can just knock down a spider web, but when they unite, they can tie up the king of the jungle. The king of the jungle here, folks, are your finances, your debt, the interest that's eating up your money, the inflation that's eating up your money, the taxes that's eating up your money, folks. But we can come together and fix that. The power is when you and I come together, work together, and pool our resources and power. We can do so much more when we do that. So if you're number one, just set up that free gold savings account, folks, and just watch. See what's going on, okay? The second type of person says, hey, you know what? I like what I see, but I've got questions. Listen, the person that invited you here has somebody that can answer all of those questions for you. Okay, so write those questions down, get with them and get those questions answered. And if you get those questions answered successfully, which I'm sure you will, then folks, make the decision, pull the trigger on it and join our organization. The third type of person says, hey, you know what, Al, you've been talking a long time. It's Wednesday evening and I'm ready to go home. Guess what? Okay, I'm ready to get started. I was ready to get started when you said gold and crypto backed in gold, okay? So we're looking for ones, twos, and threes. So get back to the person that invited you here. Let them know whether you're one, two, or three. Folks, we're excited to work with you. Listen, we're offering you a complete wealth building machine, folks. A worldwide market, over 7 billion customers, unique products and services. I'm sure you would agree with me that this is an innovative company, substantial compensation plan. You can do it full or part-time. As a matter of fact, most people put in somewhere between 5 and 10 hours in their spare time, if you will. So listen, the people that have the most success in this company are the ones that initially say, you know what, I'm busy. But they're busy for a reason, because they're doing something productive. And those are the ones that we are looking for. You're busy, we're looking for you. So tie up with us, folks, and we'll show you how to leverage the system and have the time that you want and be able to bring in another stream of income. That's what it's all about. Full or part-time, folks, and we've got the support for you. So listen, what we want you to do is get back to the person that invited you here immediately. Set up your free gold savings account, okay? Go ahead and decide to become a part of the dual team system. Listen, 150 euros, that's less than $200. Okay, some of you are wearing a $200 mistake right now, okay? You can spend $200 on a night out, a bad date, and listen, it's certainly worth. Listen, there's a cost if you do, and there's a cost if you don't. And I'm telling you right now, the cost if you don't could cost you so much more than it does just to give it a try, okay? And here's the thing, folks, we're here to work with you. We're doing live meetings. You know, this is like the third or fourth one I've done today, okay? We do them every single Tuesday night, every single Thursday night. Mr. Greg McKay does a phenomenal job Thursday nights at 9. I do them Tuesday nights at 9, and they're here to help you build your businesses and organizations. All you have to do is plug people in. If you can do what the person did to get you to view this, then you can have a phenomenal amount of success for your in this business, joining our team, folks. We're excited to be able to present to you, and we want you to enjoy your lifestyle. We believe in helping others get what they want, because we believe we can get everything that we want by helping and investing in you, okay? So listen, let me be the first to welcome you on behalf of all of these tremendous leaders and so many more to our organization, folks. You are now part of the largest network of gold savers in the world and the home of the gold-backed cryptocurrency. So with that, folks, I'm excited. But before you go, I just have to let you know, folks, that we've got things in place going on all around the country. Folks, this event right here is by far the best event on the planet, okay? This is where all the leaders in this company converge in one place at one time, and we share ideas, we train, and we learn, folks, at Let's Go Weekend. And you want to make sure that you're there. We're actually having a cruise afterwards. So let's earn and learn, and let's have a whole lot of fun, folks. Relentless. All right. Then we got presentations that go on all around the country, for that matter, all around the globe on a weekly basis. This is just one of them right here in the Maryland area, folks. And this is an incredible meeting, a nice space. Then we're going to have a Super Saturday in Chicago, folks. There are events going on all around. I can't even post them all, but this is November 15th and 16th, folks. So many tremendous leaders that'll be there. Actually, you can see some of my partners right here. This is Greg McKay. Okay, he's the gentleman that does a presentation on Thursday nights. Allow him to help you build your business. This is my fraternity brother, Omega Psi Phi Fred Moore. I'm telling you, these are professional mentors that can help you build your business. Look, we've got International Network Marketing Hall of Famer, Mr. Ty Best, who's going to be right here, folks, showing you how to build your business in Hampton, Virginia. So listen, look at this, free for affiliates and guests. You don't even have to pay to get in the building. Okay, this is what we're talking about, folks, when you can mentor like this and grow and build your business and learn from the likes of these powerful individuals. All right, then we're also Super Saturday right here in the Maryland area. Who do you know in all of these areas? You should be plugging your network, finding out who you know in these areas and sending them out to these events, folks, so that they can get the information. These Super Saturdays, guess what? There's always a presentation in the beginning to share the opportunity, right? Look, Mr. Dalco, we just talked about his value to this team, all right? He's going to be here in the Maryland area on the 10th. He may even show up on the 9th. I don't know. But here's the thing. I know you need to leverage these events and take advantage of them. Look what's happening in Houston this Friday and Saturday. Double nights, folks. You've got folks at the top of this company, you know, doctors, that's squared, doctors carries, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Bitcoin Lou, Crypto Steve are going to be in the Houston market. Look, here's Mr. Ty Best again. My gracious, on the 9th, folks, these guys are traveling around to help you build and grow your business. I know you know somebody in these different markets, folks, okay? So here we are, right here in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. Look, we're in Tennessee again. When? Okay, this is the 16th, okay? Again, in Tennessee, folks, Nashville, Tennessee. Listen, all of these events, folks, all you want to do is leverage them. We've got the amazing Mr. Rodney Rhodes. You got Kevin Robinson and Cameron Gamble there, going to be there as well. And look at this, folks. We're even in Alabama, okay? Montgomery, Alabama, folks. Just look, there's so many events around to leverage yourself with and start being able to build internationally as well. Look, you got Mr. Best again, Birmingham, Alabama. This guy is traveling all over the place on his own dime to help us build our business. How impressive is that? Okay, you get all of this for a minimum of $200. Look at the structure that's here to support you, folks. You've got all of these individuals working behind the scenes to make sure you get what you need. Okay, you've got the Wealth Builders Worldwide moderators, trainers, representatives. Okay, all of us working in a mentorship capacity to help you build your business. We've got the fast track trainings, the power calls, the freedom calls. I love the way that sounds, freedom call. That's Mr. Ty Best, okay, a Hall of Famer here to gleam into you. That call is tonight, okay? You want to jot that number down and you want to make sure that you're a part of this, folks. Everything is right here before you, folks. This is a business in a box with live people here to help you build your business. So with that, I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you all where over the top. See you next time.